He put himself on the national consciousness all week. I'm Brad Fay, by the way. Welcome to our coverage all day, and that is Denis Shapovalov, kind enough to join us after an exhausting week, I'm sure. But every day, Denis, you had to get up and either think about the night before for 5 minutes and then get ready to play another match. Finally, as this brilliant run came to an end, you've been able to digest things. What's the first thing that you thought of when you woke up today after what's happened this week?
Yeah, I just felt relieved. You know, it's been a really fun week for me, and you know, personally, first of all, I want to thank everyone in Montreal and the province of Quebec for supporting me. You know, and everyone across Canada who's been supporting me through this great run and this dream week of mine.
Denis, in my 40 years of being involved with the Rogers Cup as a player, a coach, a broadcaster, you've produced the most amazing tennis I've ever seen by a Canadian tennis player. Tell me what's the biggest thing you learned about yourself this week?
Yeah, you know, I kind of learned that it's never over till it's over. You know, in tennis, I mean, anything can happen. I was saving 4 match points in the first match, and you know, I came back and then I beat, you know, Del Potro and Nadal and Adrian Manarino. You know, incredible players. So it's an interesting sport like that. But you know, I learned that deep within myself that if I fight till the end, you know, I can always find a way to win.
You know, obviously, a lot of things have changed for you now. The ranking's gone up just about 100 spots. So what's next on the agenda for you, schedule-wise?
Yeah, you know, unfortunately, I had to pull out of Vancouver, and you know, actually, could I tell the Vancouver fans a message? Yeah, guys, you know, I'm really sorry. I didn't expect to go this far in the Rogers Cup, and I just wanted to say, you know, I just apologize, and I really wanted to be in Vancouver, and I promised to be back there. But you know, hopefully you guys can come and support me in Edmonton for the Davis Cup.
Well said. Since January, you've been working with Davis Cup captain Marty Larondo. What are the differences that he's made in your game? What has he really helped you develop?
Yeah, I think he's helped me on the mental part a lot. You know, we've been working on you know, just the fighting spirit and how to control situations. You know, taking more time in between points and sort of things like that. But obviously, in the tennis proportion of it as well. I mean, coming to the net more and yeah, just cleaning up my returns, working on the serve, a little bit of, you know, dinks here and there. So it's been a lot of stuff. We worked extremely hard, and you know, it's paying off now.
You faced multiple match points in your very first match, and that would have changed the entire week. And that take us back to that, because that kind of started this whole run. And what was it that turned it around for you? Just a mental thing that you talk about with Marty? It's not over till it's over?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you know, in that match, I was very close to, you know, to going out first round. And after winning a match like that, you kind of loosen up. And yeah, I was playing guys like Del Potro and Nadal after, so I had no pressure, you know. And I was just playing with nothing to lose, and you know, it was just really fun to me. First of all, to be on the court with these guys, but yeah, it was really fun to see that I could compete with them and to beat them. It was really unbelievable.
A lot of us have seen how athletic you are and how amazing you move out there. I don't know, what is it? Is it the shoes, or you've just been working on it a lot, or what's going on? I mean, you're moving like a cat out there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm loving the shoes. I mean, you know, the torque on the shoes is really good. It helps me move from side to side and helps me with the first 2 steps, obviously. But you know, maybe I'll give myself a little bit of credit to
a couple of Nike boys.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you, how good were his warm-ups?
They're pretty sharp. I mean, he was hitting a pretty heavy ball for my Rafael Nadal warm-up, so I got pretty ready for that.
Yeah. But all serious, does that help you to get a little loose to someone that you know a little bit, someone that had actually played those guys and could hit to that level? Was that a key for you those couple of days?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, I've gotten to know Jesse quite a bit, and yeah, he's been an unbelievable player. You know, I've heard about him a little bit, not too much, but but that's because I was young, you know. But yeah, he's been on the Davis Cup team and everything, and yeah, I looked up to him. So you know, for me to have him warm me up, it's honestly, it's kind of a privilege, you know. But it's really fun to have you know, someone I know. Yeah, try to get me ready for these matches.
We're going to get you to handicap the final in a moment, because you lost to the one player. You didn't get a chance to play Federer in the final, but before that, another of the all-time greats, Wayne Gretzky, has been attached to you all week. How did that come about, and how cool was that for those 3 days that he was there watching?
Right, that's unbelievable. Like, I really appreciate, you know, his support coming out, the whole family coming to watch. My manager's like super best friends with Wayne, so they kind of set that up, and obviously Wayne's daughter loves the sport, so she wanted to come and see me play, and yeah, it just worked out really well. So I'm really thankful that they came out, and you know, also Penny had a chance to come out that one day. She couldn't come back since she had like physical testing or whatever, but. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, I really appreciate, you know, such great athletes keeping an eye on me and supporting me.
Well, I know Penny Alexiak's one of those that really had never seen a lot of tennis. There were a lot of people across the country that suddenly thought, "Where's this been?" This is the kind of impact that you've had.